What's good, Barons? Welcome to the most special episode in the history of the Baron Variety Show. It is your favorite and greatest host, love you, Vivian, Mikal Hodges. I know, this is something that's long overdue, I know. But on a serious note, though, Vivian, I don't know what's up with Vivian. Wishing her all the best, and since she's not here, this episode is dedicated to you. So, before we dive into the wicked world of Hollywood with Ronan's Tomatoes, I want to send a special shout out to our girls basketball team for making it to the state championship. Even though you guys didn't get the dub, me and the BVTV staff, as well as the rest of the school body, are so proud of you. Keep up the great work. Now, without further ado, let's get our popcorn ready for a new edition of Ronan's Tomatoes.
Hey Barons, welcome back to another edition of Ronan's Tomatoes. Now, I was originally going to review the movie Toll Booth, but instead, I gotta get this out of my system. The 2023 Oscars were just so beyond abysmal. I cannot believe how much it pains me to say that I have lost faith in the Oscars. So in case if you haven't been living under a rock like Patrick Starr, the 95th Academy Awards were live yesterday on ABC. Now, I didn't expect this to happen, but the show started out with the Best Animated Feature category, and so I thought, okay, maybe it might go to a film that had revolutionary style animation, like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, but no, it had to go to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I'm not saying that movie was bad, I'm just saying that Puss in Boots deserved it more, because that movie had phenomenal animation, a great story, wonderful characters, really funny moments, and the villain is literally the embodiment of death. And that whistle. Oh, just take a second to hear that whistle. Pretty creepy, right? But you know what gets me all heated about this? It's the fact that Top Gun Maverick only got one Oscar win for Best Sound. Seriously? Best Sound? Why couldn't it get Best Editing, or Best Cinematography, or anything else? In fact, Tom Cruise didn't even show up at the Academy Awards because of how much disrespect the Academy is giving to Top Gun Maverick. But hey, at least Avatar: The Way of Water got Best Visual Effects, because James Cameron is great at visual effects, especially for a movie that's meant to be seen in 3D. Also, Austin Butler should have won Best Actor for Elvis. I mentioned in my Best Movies of Summer 2022 video that Austin Butler captures the charisma of Elvis, and looking back at what I said, I'm absolutely right. And finally, the Oscars brought out Halle Bailey and Melissa McCarthy just to premiere the live-action Little Mermaid movie trailer that literally no one asked for. Literally the only thing that had going for it was the first look at Sebastian the Jamaican crab and what he's going to look like in the movie, and now I'm going to have nightmares about this demon pulling me under the sea. So yeah, this year's Oscars made me lose faith in this awards show. For now on, I'm not watching the Oscars anymore. I give this year's Oscars 1 tomato. 1 rotten Ronan tomato. I'm Ronan Daglish, and that's a wrap.
Thank you very much, Ronan, and you know what? I'm sick of the Oscars too. Matter of fact, I'm sick of all the award shows, and I just think they've become less than what they used to be. I mean, it's been a while since there's been a memorable music performance. I mean, hosts don't even like to carry the job of having to be the main speaker for a long and boring event. And like Ronan was alluding to, there's all these nomination snubs. I mean, you have an actor, you have a movie, you have a song, an album, an artist, or whatever, not getting their proper respect. I mean, it just sucks. And ultimately, what I'm trying to get at, what my main point is, it has nothing to do with me, and it is what it is. Now, I don't like award shows and don't think they've been anything special for a few years now, but it just kind of is whatever at this point with me. But I'm sure I had a lot of you rocking with what I was putting down, and honestly, if you were to ask me, I think I would have been a great speech and debater. But here's Ashley with some more speech and debate information for Clubbing with Ashley. I was off beat, but we're gonna ignore that.
Hey Barons, welcome back to another episode of Clubbing with Ashley. Woo! Now, today's club, if you haven't guessed it, is Speech and Debate. Woo! Now, here's a short little segment before I go on to the interviews. So, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Giselle Gearing. I'm the president of Speech and Debate.
So, could you tell us what your club does?
Yes, so we like to call ourselves a team, and our team is a dedicated group of individuals who get to advocate for themselves and others through speech events and also through debate events. So we have partner debate events where we debate about political topics that are currently going on in the United States or internationally. And then in regards to speech, students can pick any topic that they'd like to give a speech about, which is a really great opportunity.
So, what inspired you to join?
I was inspired to join because speech and debate was the only place on campus where I had the ability to advocate for something and have a platform to talk about an important issue. Speech and debate kids are the only kids who have that ability to talk about whatever they want to a group of people and to have that dedicated time to speak up about an issue that concerns them.
So, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Alexander Roman. I'm a junior and I am the Congress Chair for Speech and Debate.
So, why should people join this club?
I think people should join Speech and Debate because there's this thing we call the 3 C's. It's community. We have a really supportive community here in Speech and Debate. Colleges love Speech and Debate. And then 3, confidence. I think it's also an important one because going into speech and debate, not a lot of people are able to have the confidence, have the speaking skills, but once they're in speech and debate and work hard to gain that confidence, it really works out at the end.
So, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Lana Garcia, and I'm the Vice President of Speech for the Speech and Debate team.
So, could you tell us when you guys meet?
Our team meetings are every Monday during lunch in room 703.
So, what's something fun that you've done in this club?
Something fun that we do is every single morning before we break for our rounds in our tournaments, we always do a hype circle where we all encourage each other. When we do some affirmations to get each other hyped up for the entire day of tournaments, and it's a very nice team bonding experience that we do.
Thank you for having me, Speech and Debate. And as always, if you'd like your club to be featured on this segment, make sure to look for me in the hallways or send us a message through our BVTV Instagram. Thank you. This has been Clubbing with Ashley. Bye. On to the next segment.
And that's why Frank Ocean is literally one of the greatest musical artists of all time. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Ashley, for giving more insight into the world of speech and debate, and I hope some of you take up the opportunity to be a part of it. All right, well, that's a wrap. It's the one and only Mikhail Hodges, and I'm signing off. Okay, time to compare and contrast Puss in Boots and Pinocchio.